Oh, hi, it's MJ from All to Love TV. Happy to be here with you guys. I often, almost every day actually, I do tarot for this online community of lovers of the Most High, people with a lot of empathy and compassion, and are increasingly like, what? Come on. Come on, humanity. Let's do this thing. Let's raise each other up and try not to completely destroy the planet. So that's where All to Love, the brand that I create, ultimately comes from, like massive spiritual awakenings, a lot of compassion and empathy, and like deep intellectual noodlings of like what the fuck is going on, right? And then just living life. And increasingly I'm aware, like, try not to think about too much stuff actually and just be here now. Do you guys know Eckhart Tolle? He's got some good teachings going on. Fasciao. So I found Eckhart's book in Vancouver back in, I think 2000 or 2001, around the time that I was having my own, like, cray. And I found The Power of Now and read it and was like, this is supremely juicy. And then that was before Eckhart was like a well-known author or spiritual teacher. And 20 years later, I can firmly say, my goodness, it's quite powerful to be here now. Like, and we, as humans, we're so good at like talking about it all, but like actually doing it, fuck, right? So, anywho, pardon my language if you're offended by it. I do apologize. My intention is not to offend you. Isn't it weird how we do that? Like, just our presence sometimes offends people, and you're like, sorry. But this is part of love, and like transforming all of our shits with love, because let us not feel contempt for one another. It's hard sometimes because there's so much emotional volatility. I am pulling cards, by the way. I'm not just like talking. But you know what? If I am, so be it. It's just, what is life? Nobody knows. So, all right, you guys, let's see what we get in these cards. Thanks for hanging out anyway. And if you dig on it, feel free to book a private reading, like, subscribe, and join us on all the social media sites. We are coming off of Facebook, just so you know. We're simply going to focus on the YouTube channel, and right here with All Y'all Love is on the Instagram. So, okay, so this is about standing your ground, you guys. The Empress energy, mega abundant, brand new beginning. This is a passionate new beginning. There's a lot of fire. 7, 8 of wands. I'm right away when I said wands, it's like the Empress energy here is like holding her wand and being the magical queen that she is. The Empress energy is like the central energy, which any of us, regardless of our gender, this is a very empowered, abundant, loving, nurturing type of energy. So embrace it, and it's likely that just through probably some sort of discipline or diligence, like just you standing in your power, knowing your worth, etc., is invoking or emanating this greater Empress energy, which is then inviting all these messages, really positive messages. So yeah, it's almost like truthfully, like, be connected to your power, your strength in the kind of standing down. I think this is probably to do with your belief systems and your creative, certainly, yeah, imagination, belief systems, but also how we express those into the world, right? How we bring those into the world. And now you're going, you know what? I can do it my way, and I'm going to do it my way. And if you tell me otherwise, I shall not be listening, because you're not. It's like isn't it weird? Yeah. Why do we all have to be the same? Why do we all have to think the same? Because it's not true. We don't. So why do we have to pretend that we do? So this is you kind of going, no, I'm going to be who I want to be, and I'm going to take the shiny new beginning, and the naysayers can just stay naysaying. Boom. And like, you're just sitting pretty, truly, like you're sitting very powerfully in this energy of the Empress. Boys or girls, it doesn't matter. Empress energy is within us all. Emperor energy. You know, boss babe. Like, yeah, oh my God, we can all be bosses. Imagine that. And we can all be healers. Imagine that. You know, it's like, so for some of you, you could have and or are experiencing tower moment. So the tower, so yeah, and because the tower is out of our control, right? It's just the forces that, it's like the hand of God coming down in our world and like fucking it all up for us, just for fun. But in a grander sense, it's usually to empower us, right? When things don't go to plan, especially because usually when things don't go to plan, it's more to do with our own personal ego and, you know, all interwoven in lots of childhood trauma or past life, blah, blah, whatever, right? So it's like this tower moment is just you going, okay, I get it. I'm in my power now. You could stop taking those towers, you know? But this tower truly, because it's like the tower is like in between of this faith card. This faith card, like, is always coming up right now. So clearly, like, all of us, our faith is being tested. How are you going to show up? How are you going to move forward, right? Are you going to take the new beginning? Because the power in you says you got this. Like, you have this new beginning. I'm seeing the tower moment, interestingly, and I'm seeing this sort of lone tree being struck. And then this tree is coming down. And yet, with the Empress energy, she is surrounded by woodland. You know, like there's trees all around her, behind her. And so it's like the Empress energy knows that even if one of her trees come down, or even if the illusion of a tree coming down, well, the illusion, like it's happening, right? But if she sees that tree coming down, she's okay. It's not going to be the worst thing ever. Why? Because she got loads of trees. Like, she knows that those trees are behind her. So there's, yeah. It's all about you and your power. And I mean, we're living in these sorts of times regardless, where we're all really being asked to get clear on our value systems. And then, you know, based on our own personal values, i.e. what do you really feel is important for you in your life? And then we move forward, right? And, sort of activating or radiating those certain values, because that's a big part of how the world stage and you could say like the currencies and economic exchange through the planet, which is the currency, right? All of that truly is changing off the back of our personal transformation, right? So long as we value this stuff, we buy that, and then that drives an economy. But when we, the people of this economy, change our values, then we're going to start to see a continual unfolding and trickle effect of how we're using our currency exchange, right? The energy that we are. So things like I watched a really interesting YouTube channel about cryptocurrency. It's sort of slowly turning me on to it. And, you know, just the evolution of our species via technology, but without being completely taken over by technology lovers. And a lot of us sort of quasi-spiritual entrepreneurs know that around, like, the choice to be an online entrepreneur means that you're working online a lot. And so the balance piece is making sure there's human interaction and outdoor playtime. Like yesterday on the new moon, I moved and I'm living near a river stream, just a little babbling brook, I mean, you know. But I dunked myself in it like a true Wim Hof champion of life. Not really, it was more like and then getting out. So, but you know, it's a start. Like, hey, yay, elements. Like, wash me clean. it's a little bit like that. Anywho, my lovers, you guys have a great day. Thanks for being here. Again, check out Alta Love at altalove.com. Awesome to meet you guys on the YouTube channel, where I do share regularly and I share these daily updates, free monthly readings, collective intuitions, and I do just jump on live from time to time to chat. And then the Live Share Crew, that's a paid subscription, like a monthly paid fee to just chit chat like us all. yeah, and dive deeper into certain topics on this like expansive life journey. Anywho, I'm still talking, so I'm gonna just wind her up here and wish you guys a magical, glorious day. I Yep. Okay. Bye bye, you guys. Have an awesome one. Speak to you real soon. Peace out. Mega heart love for my lovers.